I want to learn how to scream like a little girl the way Ryan Gosling screams like a little girl. Because he nailed it. He was on point. Nobody could scream like a little bitch like Ryan Gosling screams like a little bitch in this movie. Hello everybody, welcome to MaffmanJones Movie Reviews. I'm your host, John Maffio, and today's featured movie is The Nice Guys. It's the latest feature from really awesome director Shane Black. It stars Russell Crowe, Ryan Gosling, among a couple other people. Some might surprise you, including one Keith David, who I did not expect to be in this movie, but to see him was like a really cool surprise. The story is about these two guys who have opposing personalities. Russell Crowe is more of the tough, branded man. He gets the job done, but he has a complicated past, and he just wants to be useful. And you have Ryan Gosling, who has an also tragic-ish past. He has a little daughter, and he's a private detective, but he's also kind of a little, bitch. He's a little bit of a sissy, and he's cowardly, but with the help of this really manly man, who is Russell Crowe, they get the job done, and they're trying to find out where this girl Amelia is, who's played by the actress who is in The Leftovers, and she's on the up and up. And will they be able to solve this crime that's behind the identity of Amelia, which involves porn. Porn. It's a funny word to say. Porn. Porno. Ooh, getting the vowels in there. The Nice Guys, to not get carried away too much, is a really good movie. It's got elements of a detective crime thriller. It's got some kind of a noir aspect too, I caught on. It's also really funny. The dynamic between Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe, it's like a force of nature. It's just like constantly bringing the funny because the personalities in this movie are so conflicting with each other, but it creates for some really hilarious moments from both a visual gag perspective and a dialogue perspective. Just some really great moments. Both of their performances, despite them both being really competent actors, were surprising, to be honest. I didn't expect them to be as good as they were in this movie, and especially together. The directing by Shane Black is stellar as always. It's not a standard buddy cop direction in terms of a film. Shane Black has surprises in store for you, from both a screenplay perspective and from a story perspective. The plot is always moving. There's also some really good action sequences in here too. Both come to play. Both of these actors, main stars, come to play. And you have these other actors, such as Keith David and the girl from The Leftovers, who do bring in some really interesting performances for a movie like this. Along with the actress who plays Ryan Gosling's daughter in this film, she is quite something. She reminded me of Chloe Grace Moretz from Kick-Ass because she does come with a vulgarity in terms of her actual dialogue, but she pulls it off so well where you could see a future in her having more mature roles when she actually develops into an adult. But yes, there are some really fun action sequences in this movie, some really fun moments within the action, but most of the really fun action is withheld, restrained until the third act. And in the third act, there is some really fun moments, including from actor Matt Bomer, who plays the somewhat antagonist of the movie. And Matt Bomer needs to be in more stuff because he's a really intimidating but also really charismatic actor who deserves to be in more. He was great in American Horror Story. He was really good here. He's good in the Magic Mike movies. Bring more Matt Bomer. He's also got a mole, 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 mole. If you get that reference, give you a high five. Got it? Cool. The music in this film is also extremely groovy. The 70s is a really great time for music. You can't really go wrong with the classics of the 70s, and they do impress. They pick some of the best music from the 70s, and it really puts on the vibe, the atmosphere of the time. Along with the actual composition of the movie being filmed, the filming of this really does remind you of a 70s action movie, like a Dirty Harry. But then you mix up that dirty 70s drama thriller vibe with Shane Black's very colorful humor, and it makes for a really tasteful delight in the movie experience. I feel like this is Shane Black's safest venture, but at the same time, it does do interesting things with the story and the plot to keep you engaged. To be fair, though, I don't think you can get any ballsier with a movie than his Mandarin twist in Iron Man 3. I mean, he took a mainstream comic book movie and, like, flipped audiences on top of their heads. Literally. Like, remember those times? 2013, man. Good times. But overall, The Nice Guys is a really fun action comedy thriller that really places you in that 70s atmosphere. The performances and the chemistry from Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe is tremendous. All supporting actors come to play as well. The music is great. The filming is great. The direction by Shane Black is fantastic. And I think if you like movies, you cannot go wrong with The Nice Guys. It's a really good time. It's going to be overlooked from all these big blockbusters coming out right now in May. So if you don't get the chance to watch it right away, definitely check it out on download time because you will end up enjoying it. I'm going to give The Nice Guys a 4 out of 5 stars. It's a darn good movie. I highly recommend it. Check it out. Now I want to know from you guys. What did you think of The Nice Guys? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and check out my social medias in the info box. If you did not see, by the way, I did a live podcast with some really cool people, Mike Potenza and John Ryan Anderson of The Comic Look and Clever Conceptions, respectively, at MaffmanJones on Staten Island, and we recorded it. There is a SoundCloud link down below. There's going to be a video on my channel really soon following this review and a review for Neighbors 2, so definitely hold out for that. Civil War spoilers. That is all I have to say for now. I'm John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones, and I will see you guys next time.